Hello, my lovely Leos. How you doing? Welcome to the Astroflower. We're going to go into your reading here. We're going to go into your chakras, your aura, and following by a tarot reading as well. We're probably going to be pulling some cards on your chakras as well. We're exploring things, mixing it up and seeing what's going on. Let's just get straight into your chakra reading. So let's get into the root chakra. When a recipe is right and it makes a good cake, why change? Things seem to be working for you, and at the end of the day, if they're working for you, it's almost as if like it's the foundation of it works, therefore I'm not going to change a thing. And it is nurturing that whole sort of work or that foundation of what you do in life. It's not just your work, but it's also your relationship side. You're going to be feeling at ease, I think, with what you've created within your life at the moment. Let's just see what's going on with your sacrum. Well, it seems to be all about the material world this week, or organising stuff, doing a bit of administration and stuff like that. Way too much, in a way. It's the disparity between the two sides is quite large, very large indeed. You might be working yourself a lot this week, and I'd be very wary of that. Make sure you do enjoy life, because that stress that we take on without realizing it accumulates, and then when it accumulates in ourselves, you know, that's when the body can pay. So if I was you, I would look to having, even if it's only 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, just taking time out. Yeah, it's going to give you clarity about your determination and your desires in life, and how you want to manifest the desires in your life. And it may well be this that's building up inside you. You've got this foundation working, and it may be triggering lots of lovely desires about how you want to take it from here with this solid foundation. I'm going to pull a few cards on that, because I want to see what's happening on that right hand side or your left hand side of your sacrum there. What is it sort of like pertaining to? Yeah, as I said, I think if anything, it's to do with exploring the ideas of desires of how far you can take this. And so ideas are definitely flowing through you. And with that Emperor card, it's all about you. It really is. You're putting yourself in a beautiful position because you're exploring that intuition of how you can use that intuition within you. How you can use that intuition within you to provoke those desires to materialize within your life. It seems to be really quite important at the moment. Let's just see what's going on in your solar plexus. Okay, that's really quite nice. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's well defined for you. There's no shaking you this week. I think you're feeling really comfortable with yourself. With your foundation on your root chakra here, you've got real good connection. You're spreading your roots out, so you're giving yourself a nice broad standing, as it were. That's provoking those desires and those possibilities for the future. And as we look into your solar plexus, your solar plexus is it's the archetypal sort of shape, as it were, and it's really it's not confidence for nothing. This is confidence because of where you are. It's not confidence. It's almost feeling you're feeling at home with who you are. Basically, you're feeling at home with what you're doing and where you're going. Basically, and feeling at ease with yourself. Okay, so I think this is that desire thing on that side. Your heart chakra is really starting to point towards the thing that makes you just feel great. And I would follow your emotions, or the connection of your heart to your world around you, looking into things, and this could be within your work side as much within your relationship side, the things that just make you kind of go, yeah, I love that. I love doing that, or, you know, I love being with you, or I love being with you as a group of people, or, you know, if you're really feeling it, then yeah, completely follow it. It's almost becoming clear to you in your heart about what you should be doing. And that's what seems to be Magical March seems to be about. It seems so magical because it seems like it seems a lot easier than you think it was. Let's just see what's going on in your sacrum, on your third eye and your throat chakra. This is really well in harmony compared with your sacrum, because normally these two chakras, they work in tandem with one another. And this is completely different to your sacrum. There is this sort of logical thinking, this logical way of being within you, which fits into the new logic of Magical March. It seems so obvious to you. There doesn't seem to be a complication. It's not like a Rubik's cube. It's like it's almost as if you can do the Rubik's cube and kind of go, actually, it's just like that. There you go. It's pretty logical, sort of scenario. Let's just see what's going on in your crown chakra. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation, trying to encourage your consciousness to connect with the energy, to give you precision of where you're going. So when you focus on that energy, that's what you get taken towards at the moment. Let's just see what's going on in your aura. Okay, so the aura at the base is very solid. It's giving it width. It's giving it foundation, and that's, I think, to do with your sensation of, yeah, I feel comfortable with where I am and who I am. It's very light and airy in a way. You're going to have some real happy spots this week, I think, within you, and almost like excited and elation in a way in the world. And there is a massive realization coming through within you. I think this ties into the sacrum, actually. I think the sacrum, your desires of how you want life, are feeding your consciousness, are feeding the mental side of life. So how you feel about life and what you want to engage with life is now starting to feed that mental side. Let's just see where that energy is flowing to. It's flowing through your heart, through to your consciousness. So it's your heart that's manifesting your future at the moment. So anything to do with your heart and your heart's desires, I would follow this week if I was you, Leo. Really explore that sort of avenue. Let's just get on with your tarot reading. Let's just see what's going on there. Then you've got the overall energy here. Here's the karmic messages for your relationship side and your financial side and your work side. Then you've got the universal influence. You've got the guide's influence and the overall outcome. Let's just see what's happening there. The overall energy here for you, Leo. I want to call you Aries at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe you're with an Aries. But 6 of Wands. Yeah, you feel at home. You feel, people talk about feeling at home on stage, and this is where you feel at home in your life, and it's almost as if like you're being an example for everybody else around you, and it's that logical idea and the go-get-em attitude for your desires of life, of how you think life should be led, seems to be really, really important. 4 of Wands. There isn't a sign that hasn't had it at the moment. We're definitely going into that magical march of going from one dimension to another. You're flipping things. You're moving from one way of being in regards to your relationships to a completely new way. And it's going to be a lot lighter, a lot happier, a lot more sort of celebratory and fun and stuff like that. Yeah, the universe is telling you to concentrate on what your heart's desire. So work hard and play hard. And I think this is maybe the universe here is sort of saying here, You know, just be careful not to work too hard at it. Don't forget to just enjoy life as well. I think that's more of a note of encouragement more than anything else within you. But in focusing on what your heart's desires are is going to be really important. Here comes that Emperor card again. Yeah, within your relationships, I think you're going to feel at one. You're going to feel in such a great, powerful position within your life, at home with who you are and at home with the people that are around you. And that's going to give you that huge realization at the end of the week, that judgment, that ascension from the old way of being, going through that paradigm, yeah, and having that ascension moment in your life within your relationship side. It's going to make you, it seems like you're going to be, you're going to be pulling a lot of attention towards you in life. Let's just see what's going on with your workspace. Okay, so happiness after difficulty. This is maybe also tying into that sacrum where you do have to try a little bit harder. You have got a lot of work on your space at the moment, but it's working towards that happy place. And in order to get there, you got to do the work. Therefore, you got to do that part of difficulty in order to get to that happiness. Yeah. The Hermit card. So the Hermit card is going through that difficulty. They've had to walk all the way around that mountain, and they're going to be on the dark side of the mountain before they get to the top. And when they get to the top, all of a sudden they've come through a lot of they've understood a lot about themselves. And this is what the universe is trying to encourage you in order to allow that to flow through your heart, to start following your heart's direction. Ace of Wands. Drive that passion going through. Keep that consistency within your mind. Keep your eye on the goal. It's the start of something new within you, and it seems to be coming through your guides at the moment. Your guides almost sort of like, it's almost as if like you're in harmony with your guides around you, and they almost kind of like, they know now what you want, and they're going to get it. Looking back a bit over the past, maybe that's connecting with old ideas, possibly. I'm gonna have to clarify that, because it seems like it's almost as if like there's an old situation that I'm not sure if it's actually been good for you, and it's almost as if like sort of saying, I don't want to go back to that. I don't want those old connections anymore, because they're not really helping me get forward. But there is also a factor of sort of saying, yes, I did enjoy it, and the aspects that I did enjoy, I want to keep with me. So it's almost focusing that heart direction at the moment with you, and how your guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. Let's just see what was the overall energy for you. Temperance, patience, or knowing when to act, knowing when to put on the accelerator. And as I said, you've got those that joyous energy that is in your sacrum that is feeding your crown chakra. And it is feeding your crown chakra, it is in sorting things out. Maybe here is sorting out the chaff from the wheat from something that's happened within your workspace, of just moving on from one thing to another, going for a promotion maybe, or just generally sort of moving on from the old into the new. It could well be that someone's coming back into your life that's, it could be a good thing for you. Let's just see what it is. Ace of Cups. I think it's a case of following your heart. Maybe it's a situation that you thought you might have let go of in the past, and all of a sudden it's come back on the surface. We've got the Four of Swords, so it's with that passion. Okay, this is it. With that passion of what you've got within you, and that sturdy energy that you have flowing through you, it's going to heal something from the past in order for you to open your heart up. And then you've got the Ten of Wands. So letting go of the past, letting go of something that you've been carrying, which will free you up totally going forward for your heart's desires. And Ace of Wands, we've got to repeat on it again. It's that most passionate gift in life. And that comes through, I think, on your relationship side. And yeah, it does bring to the surface things that you that you haven't really seen in the past going through for you. And the Star ties in with that. I think there is big success coming in for you. It needs clarification within your world around you. So I would really get out there and get, not mix it up, but, make sure you're there, you're present in your world at the moment, because it's going to give you the openings of what you can achieve going forward. And it was going to drive you into your hearts and passions for the future. There you go, Leo. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much for your support, because without it, we're nothing. So thank you very much for that. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.